Alright, so I'm going to show you how to be pro at Murder Royale. And so, if you want to be good at this game, some of the things you're going to have to... Oh, look, full screen my screen. Some of the things you're going to have to know, or actually before that, you want to go to settings, and you want to go to controls, and what you want to do is you want to change, where is it, throw knife. You want to add a right click option to your throw knife. Make sure it's right click. I have mine as E and right click. Just make sure you have right click as an option, because right click is just so much better to throw your knife. That's just what I found personally. And so, some of the things you're going to have to know is knife riding. Knife riding. As you want to know knife riding, you want to know how to dash, and maybe even double knife ride if that's what it's called. So to dash, really simple. All you want to do is hold D, and then you hit your right click, and that's basically it. D, right click, and you got it. D, right click, D, right click. And make sure as soon as you right click, you stop holding D. Main important bit. D, right click, and as I hit right click, I stop holding D. What you can do as a little extra bit while you're dashing is you can hold W and just sort of like adjust yourself to the knife. Because basically the reason why you have to hold D a bit when you do a knife dash is when you throw a knife, your knife is to the right of you, right? So what you have to do is you have to hold D so you can go into the knife, and so you can be carried by it as you go on the ground. This is really good for getting speed along the ground without having a knife ride in the air, because knife riding in the air is very good overall. Sometimes there's special circumstances where dashing is a lot more optimal. And so, go fucking... Do you mind, buddy? Alright, so... Another thing you want to do is knife riding in general. So, to knife ride, what you want to do is... You want to right click, that's your first step. Just get used to right clicking. Make sure your mouse is at this angle. Just anywhere along this angle is probably good. You can do knife rides like I mean, it probably, no, it's not consistent there. You can do like knife rides. It's best to like, normally the further up the better. I'd say like a 60-degree angle is like optimal. You know what I mean by that. But anyways, so 60-degree angle, right click. That's the first step. Now, after that, the second step is 60-degree angle and jump. Can this guy get out the fucking way? So 60-degree jump. So right click, 60-degree jump. You got it. That's like the second step to it. Now, the next step is you're gonna want to hold D a bit. So you want to tap D, and that's it. You got it. That's all you have to do. That's how you knife ride. So you right click, tap space and D. Ideally D slightly after space, but like only by 0.05 of a second. I don't want to be in this goddamn round. Get me out of it. I guess I can. Fuck's sake, I have to wait for this to finish. Let's see. Watch this. Bam. Bam. Shit. Bam. Oh shit, she's gonna get me. If you ever feel nervous, just like drop out of combat. Just make sure you always survive. That's like the #1 tip. Okay, let me continue talking about knife riding in a sec. Once I get me out of it. Thank you. Alright, so like said, 60-degree angle, right click, space and D. Right click, space, D. That's how you do it. Now, an extra thing as well is usually I tap W at the end. So it's right click, space, D, W, all in that order, but done in probably like the window of 0.2 seconds. I don't know, very, very fast. Do it very fast, but you make sure you have to do it in that order or it probably won't work, or at least you won't get it consistently. So yeah, I've showed you knife riding, I've showed you dashing. That's mostly all you need to know when it comes to knife mechanics. I guess you can like do that shit. You just like, yeah, so you right click to throw your knife. That's not too difficult to understand. I guess you'll just get used to how you aim it as you play the game. So there's not a lot to say about that. So yeah, that's sick. If you want to get like really advanced, so when it comes to the knife riding, what you can do is you can jump in it, do your knife ride, and then try and get an extra knife ride out of it. It's very difficult, and I actually have a lot of trouble doing it myself. I don't know, some people do it really consistently, I can't actually do it. Knife ride, jump hold D, right click like that. Jump hold D, right click like that. It's pretty difficult to get. You can sort of experiment and see where it works for you, but yeah, it's pretty difficult. Yeah, I almost had it right there, but I can show you a clip where I actually got it. That's what it's meant to look like. Personally, I find it pretty difficult, but I guess as you play it will get consistent. Anyways, I'm going to show you some in-game technique. So yeah. Alright, so starting this round, let me get my mic closer to me. Okay, so I started this round actually pretty clueless. I forgot exactly where I wanted to go, I was a little bit rusty. But don't worry, because the main thing you want to do is you want to find clues at the beginning of the game. And there was a bookshelf right there, as you can see. Look, I went behind and took the clues from outside the wall. Yes, you can take clues without being in the actual building. And I recommend taking the clues without being in the building is because if someone like becomes a murderer or something inside of the building, you won't really have to worry about them. And okay, I'm sheriff. I saw that dude. Yep, kill him. I killed him. Easy shit. And the reason why I decided as a sheriff, because I became sheriff, you know, that's a game, you can become the roles even like halfway through if like the other sheriff dies. Just explain that. But anyways, the reason why I got in the tree is just so like I'm not on the ground, and it's just so I'm high up and I can be away from people and so people can't see me. It's just so like the murderer can't get like a free kill on me, essentially. Now, little did I know, I made a huge mistake. That motherfucker knew how to he knew how to knife ride, which I didn't predict, because most people in the game can't actually knife ride, so you don't have to like worry about that. And okay, so this is 1v1. The technique is, yep, you just wait for them to pop out like that, and you pop in the head. It's pretty easy. But what I was saying before about the knife riding dude, the way you actually fight the knife rider as a sheriff is just like to go underneath a tree, because they can't knife ride there. They have to actually get to you manually without knife riding, so it's much harder for them. That's what I'm saying about like fighting knife riders, like fighting other people who know how to knife ride. And that dickhead just killed me for no reason as I was picking up clues. Fucking prick. Killing me for no goddamn reason. But yeah, I got a bit pissed off from that, as you can see from what I said. So should be going to the next round any minute. As you see, look, my message is still in the chat. I do not cut my videos very much. I'm good at gaming. Okay, so you see where I spawn. You want to go to that place with all those bookshelves and get all the clues there. And as you can see, it worked. I got the clues I wanted. And that guy was like in an area away from people, so I thought it would be fine to just kill him on the spot. Now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to dash through the buildings to try and save myself time. Because of course, as you can see, the pressure warning on the top of the screen came up. So, and the reason why I went through that window instead of going through like the exit, the front door, is just so people don't see me. Like the sheriff might see me going through the door and they could like shoot me. So I want to make sure as I begin a knife ride, holy shit, those people did not see what was coming. As I began a knife ride, I just want to make sure, so look, I always make sure I'm in areas where people can't get to me as I begin a knife ride, because someone could shoot me as I begin a knife ride. So it's like, that's always the safest option to do as you're beginning a knife ride. So yeah, just like go on top of people, just sneak attack them. And yeah, if you notice you're on the ground for too long at a time, you just need to get the hell out of there, because the sheriff will know where you are. You'll be too slow and you might just get shot. So even if I like go on the ground and I miss a person I'm trying to kill, I still knife ride away from there, because I just want to make sure that the sheriff doesn't kill me, because you know I'll be very easy to just see, because I'll just be in one position. So it's so much better to go in like different positions and just confuse all the people on the ground. And yep, got that dude. Didn't see what was coming. I'm gonna get that guy, probably. Yep, there we go. Easy stuff. We got a new sheriff, because the other sheriff took too long to kill me. I'm gonna get that dude. Okay, I don't think I did. I waited too long. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't standing in the same position for too long. So I got out of there, and I'm going after these people. Going up here. Just gonna take him out. that was clean. That was pretty clean. Killed Fovux, however you pronounce his name. Alright. Oh, and I saw the guy. He ain't hiding. You can run, but you can't hide. Got that dude. For some reason he was invincible to that first shot. Actually, Jesus Christ down there. I don't think Jesus Christ was invincible, but alright, whatever. Anyways, I was going down there. Yep. And alright, got him. I'm just knife riding as fast as I can because I know the sheriff is very close to me, so just gonna make sure that, you know, they're easy to get. I'm pretty sure. Okay, that wasn't the sheriff. Neither is that dude probably, because he would have whipped his gun out by now. Alright, so knife riding out of there. I think. Oh yeah, I see that woman with a gun, so I'm gonna start targeting her. Now that was not a great decision because she could have shot me, but I knew she was a very bad player, so I was fine just like dashing towards her. So, yep, got that dude. And now what I'm doing is, as the storm, the gas is closing, I'm using it to my advantage, and I'm knife riding out of the gas because it's harder to see you when you're in the gas, and people don't normally go in the gas themselves, so you don't normally have to worry about the sheriff being in the gas as much. So yeah, anyways, this is the end game now. Like 9 people left. That dude. All right, so I'm using the gas to my advantage there as well. He's trapped in the gas, so I know he's gonna be panicking there. So I thought I'll just get out there and just wait for him to come out, make like a stupid decision. And then, okay, I think he did come out. I'm not sure what's going on here, just from rewatching it. But yeah, I'm just looking for the sheriff at this point. All right, that guy, he duped me. He duped me again. That sort of pissed me off, but it didn't work. So yeah, okay, I saw the sheriff there to the left, and I know he's a little bit confused. Got that dude. Sheriff could have got me there very easily, so probably not the smartest decision, but he took too long to kill me, so he's dead. And alright, that dude's just holding his gun out, which is like pretty easy to see. So I found him very easy to just get in the end of the day. And yeah, I knew that guy was the last person because there was only 2 people, and I killed him and I won the game. So yeah, continue playing as a murderer in Murder Royale. So next clip I think will be more of a sheriff one, if I'm correct. Should be, I think. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm going to that little hole there. That's the best spot to get all of the clues. Just get as many clues as you want as possible. Also, just to note, in this round I'm only going for sheriff clues because I just want to show sheriff as a video, but if you're playing the actual game you'd probably want to just get all the clues you can. But yeah, anyways, so I'm innocent for now. I think I was innocent for like a large portion of the round, but that's fine. I can show you some like innocent strats. So starting off as a mistake, I think. Okay, no, that wasn't a mistake. I think I did a fuck up soon. You can see on the map that the murder is nearby because the giant knife icons. That actually not really. Doesn't give away a lot. But yeah, I'm just going around looking for clues, just hoping that the people around me aren't the murderer. Okay, I heard a knife. I know the murderer's on the loose. You can see the knife going off on the map. I'm pretty good though, because no one's nearby me, so I don't really have to worry too much. But that's the thing though, I'm not near people. You're gonna note that. I'm not on top of the roof just wandering around like the rest of the people are. I make sure I'm in areas which just less people walk across, because... And shit, that guy was about... Okay, and he fucking killed me. It was like... Toaster... McDonald's Wi-Fi. Anyways, okay, so what you do is a 1v1 knife, you just want to dash across. I taught you how to dash. You just dash across. I'll show you it. I tried a knife right for some reason. I was being rusty, but you just dash across and you stab him. I was also a little bit rusty. He could have probably killed me, but I got the kill. It doesn't matter. I'm better than him. I'm cool. So I went back to my little looty spot, but I noticed some clues there. Normally I would have picked up that murder clue, but like I said, I'm only going for sheriff clues right now for the sake of the video. So yeah. Just remember you can get clues from behind the walls. Just make sure as well that all the people, you can see as many people as you can. And just to be like behind a wall so people can't see you and like target you. Just make sure you're always away from people. Yeah, there's a new murderer. I noticed that, so it could be anyone. Whenever it says new murderer, be suspicious of everyone, because it could be absolutely anyone. And if you've seen anyone like picking up murderer clues within like the last who knows how much time, you just want to run away from them, because it's likely they could be the murderer. And if you're a murderer, if you see people picking up sheriff clues and there's a new sheriff because you killed them, you want to be careful then, because they'll probably know you're the murderer and they'll be sheriff. And shit, okay, dude, right in there was a sheriff, but I was just too good for him, too skilled, outmaneuvered, and he died because he kept his knife. He was just waving his knife, didn't know how to knife ride. Just wasn't built different, you know. Wasn't built different. Okay, and I'm staying away from the people. I see that bacon man is a murderer. Just sort of dancing around there, hoping he doesn't get shot. Not the smartest plays by him, but yeah, he'll probably die shortly. He's gonna get that blue dude, isn't he? But yeah, I'm just dancing around here, trying to stay out of the sight so he doesn't go for me. Also, I recommend you learn how to wall hop, because that helps you just maneuver yourself around the map. Just search up on YouTube how to wall hop. I didn't show that in the video. Yeah, search it after the video. I want full retention, please. Anyways, that dude died, and now I think there's a new murderer who also died, because the sheriff is half decent, I think. Yeah, the sheriff knows sort of what they're doing. He's staying like in the gas as it's closing, because he knows that the murderer is less likely to go into the gas to try and kill him, especially if they're like newer players. Anyways, I'm the sheriff because the other sheriff died. What I do, I go into the gas because it's closing in. And you might be thinking, hey, staying in the gas for that long's stupid, right? But no, it doesn't matter, because whenever you kill someone, you get healed. And so it gets a little bit panicky there because it's 1v1, but I got him anyways because I'm just so good. And yeah, that's the end of it. So yeah, apart from that, if you're just like waiting in the middle of rounds, just like practice your knife riding, practice your dashing, maybe go in the 1v1 arena, not 1v1 arena, the little FFA arena they have in the middle of the map. And yeah, that's basically it. See ya.